Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, bringing you another World of Warcraft video. And in this video, I wanted to kind of do an updated artifact power farming guide. And the goal of this one is to be super efficient compared to the last one. And with me here is JB from my guild.
What's happening?
Oh hey, and his apprentice there, which is probably actually Millhouse Manastorm, but I will never know.
Yeah, that's definitely Millhouse.
So,
He's just as annoying.
just as annoying as ever. hmm
Yes.
So in this video, we have some like fairly obvious tips that I wanted to kind of talk about, and then JB will go into them in a more, direct sense that you'll be able to figure out, kind of how to get ahead of, normal people. So, just kind of the obvious things that most players would do. You would want to do your daily heroic, which let's look here. For example, if I could find my I button. Currently, I am 31, I believe, is my artifact knowledge, and it would give me a 1.5 million artifact power. I've actually already done mine, but that's something you should definitely be doing. You should do your dailies. Oh, let me see if I have some good examples here still. I haven't done all of them. I've been kind of behind. But basically any daily that gives you your artifact power, you definitely want to be doing. Like this one here, for example, with the Fell Totem. Or doing these, the Dungeon World Quest. They usually give a cool 1.5 million or whatever the random rate is going for. Definitely do your daily cash, which we're gonna get to here in a second. But unfortunately, as you can see, I've already done it because I'm a moron. So you, yeah, I know. JB already got a good laugh at that prior to recording. But then the last thing is you want to do at least one Mythic Plus a week. That way you can get that artifact power that is found in your Mythic cache. And just wanted to kind of give you guys an example really quick. This last week, since I'm recording this on a Tuesday, I opened my cache like an idiot, and I got 7 million artifact power, and I did a +7. So currently at a 31 artifact knowledge, you're going to be getting, if it's a 7, you're going to get 7 million. Last week, I did an 11, a +11, and got 11 million AP for that, or yeah, AP for that. So hopefully it's going to go up significantly once your artifact knowledge goes up. But I kind of wanted to do that is just kind of like the obvious things, and I'll let JB kind of go into more detail on how you can get ahead of the average player.
Okay, so basically, we're going to game the system that Blizzard has created here. So whenever you have your weekly cache that comes from your Mythic pluses, don't open it right away. You want to wait until you can maximize your artifact knowledge. So if you have a moment where you can get your artifact knowledge up before the Tuesday reset, then you want to wait to do that. And the reason for that is because it's based off of your artifact knowledge whenever you open up your cache. So let's say, for instance, I think I did a +9 this week. It would be somewhere around 10 or 11 million AP for artifact knowledge 31. But if I were to delay that for the next cycle before the Tuesday reset, that's important. You don't want to not open up your cache. That would increase it by about 30% more, 30, 40% more, depending on how much it goes for. So that's a significant increase of AP gained without doing a single thing. You want to talk about being lazy, you're looking at it right here. So
Lazy
the
is
next
good.
thing you want to do is delay using your Legion Fall war supplies. Now, if you're capped, obviously you want to use them and bring down to like 600 or so, and then cap yourself back out. Actually, there is a mission now that you can do if you have the followers available, champions available, push yourself back down to 500, do the mission, and then you can turn those in. But you want to delay literally everything, excuse me, literally everything before you can get your artifact knowledge up to the maximum point. So delay using your war supplies. You want to delay doing your LFRs, your normal raids if you're hugging those, or if you just have like a group getting together doing those. So do those after you get your maximized artifact knowledge for the week. Delay doing your heroic raids until you have your highest artifact knowledge. The other thing you want to do is when the mage tower is up and you have the knowledgeable buff, which we're about to have the knowledgeable buff again, you want to do all of the normal mythics when you have that, because that is a significant increase in AP drop from those bosses. Now, when mage tower is not up, you want to, again, delay doing those mythics until you have the highest amount of artifact knowledge for the week. Reset is in on Tuesday. Now, the strange thing about this is at this time, with the right group, if you have a set group of 5 people, you can do just about every single mythic, normal mythic, in about 2 hours. So you're looking at getting a higher AP per minute than you could doing any mythic pluses with a good group. That's saying something. Now, there will be a break point where mythic pluses will outpace the normal mythics. So let's say probably 4 or 5 weeks from now, that's probably going to be the case, and doing normal mythics won't be as efficient, but it will still be really good. So don't just don't stop doing them. Just if you have a group, go knock them out really quick in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it pays off big time. Now, what Greeley was touching on earlier was he turned in his daily cache, which he should not have. He needed to delay that because on Thursday of this week, we will get our new artifact knowledge. He could have delayed turning in his cache, and that would have increased his gains from his artifact knowledge to get more AP without doing a thing. You just do the 4 quests and wait 2 or 3 days, depending on how many days that you have it, and then turn it in whenever you have your maximized artifact knowledge. Now, obviously, there are 2 days where you just turn them in normally, but there are 3 days where you can delay. So delay 3 days if you can. Go ahead, Greeley.
Well, I was just gonna say is that I think there should be like one time where you're going to be able to get 2 artifact knowledge in 1 week's time. Like, let's say you get it on Wednesday, and then you get it on Monday of the next week.
Right.
That you would be able to get it twice. And if you could get that and you did like a plus 11, that's super gains.
Yeah, 60%. It's a big deal. So it adds up over time. You're not doing a thing. You're not putting in any work. You're just delaying it. It's not a big deal. If you have the patience for it, go for it.
I mean, you're what? What's your rank on your weapon already?
My rank on my weapon is 48, and I have only done mythics to push my key higher. That's it. I have not farmed mythic pluses. I've only done the mythic pluses to push the key higher. I have done all my regular mythics. I have done my daily heroic, and I've stuck, pretty much to my guide as much as I can. Obviously, real things in life happen, but for the most part, I don't farm mythic pluses. I have not. And to give you my credentials at this time, I am the number 2 mage on my server for AP gains, 15th overall in the realm. In the United States, I am 499th mage, and then 5,263 in the United States, and then for the entire world, it's 15,406. But that's 15,406 is a big deal. And for the mage, I am 1,445. So again, not farming mythic pluses, not doing, major things. Just on my own thing,
Definitely.
being relaxed about it. And this is sort of a casual way to do it.
Yep,
And
definitely.
it's just sticking to it. And the main thing is just making sure you do all these things consistently. And if you don't, then, well, you're going to lag
Fall
behind a little
definitely.
bit.
Yeah.
But this is a good way to catch up if you are behind. And let's say you're sitting at like 36 or 38, and you're like, wow, this is difficult. This is a big grind. You can do this, and you'll catch up to your guildmates real quick.
That's what I plan
So
on
I think
doing.
yeah, you're out for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So let's talk about if you were the kind of person that wants to farm mythic pluses. So how would you maximize that AP? Well, the first thing you want to do, obviously, is pushing your key as high as possible. I typically only get up to about a 12 to 15, but here lately with the affixes, it just hasn't been that great. So
Yeah.
I did a 9 cathedral earlier, and only one chested that one. That was awful. So just do what you can, and it'll fall where you want it. In the event that you want to grind out your AP and you want to do it with just mythic pluses, 4 to 6 mythic 4 to 6 is where you want to be. So +4 to +6, that's going to be your best AP per hour. Now, if you have a really good group and you can deal with the affixes, 7 to 9, or you can do 4 to 9s, and you can set up a carry group and carry people from 4 to 9. Anything above that, you're sort of just wasting your time. It's way more efficient to do 4 to 6s. You're looking at some pretty good AP per hour, and like I said, it's not as good as doing regular mythics if you have the right group. Now, if you are just one person, you can hop into anybody's 4 to 6. I mean, just about everybody has a 4 or 5 or 6, so it's not a big deal. You're not dealing with that many affixes, and it's pretty easy. Coast through most of those things with current gear.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what mythic plus do you want to avoid? Now, let's say 4 to 6s, but you do want to avoid some things. I avoid Maw Souls now. A lot of people don't even walk into Maw Souls anymore. We don't touch that place because honestly, it's not good AP per hour. You can run it really quick, but your best bet's going to be with other places. You want to avoid doing Court of Stars. No, Court of Stars, that's just my own personal preference because most people don't know how to do it properly. There's always issues with people not being able to deal with the second boss in there. And it is just kind of a white fest for a lot of people. So I just avoid doing it. But if you have a good group, go for it. Court of Stars is good. The other one that I personally avoid is Halls of Valor, and that has to deal with a lot of times people pull extra mobs, and it's kind of a wipe just from that. When you're going to Fenrir, someone always pulls like an extra wolf or something.
We know from experience.
Yes, so someone always dies on Fenrir, and then it might be your healer or your tank might be way off on the other side of the map because they went to the wrong side. It's just I don't do it.
A lot of variables.
If you have a good, there's way too many variables in that area, and then people pull too much extra stuff. It's not good. I avoid it. If you have a good group, like I said, Core Stars and Halls of Valor is good. It's fine. But if you don't have a good group, just don't step in there.
Yeah.
It's just bad. So what can you do? What is good for you? So you can do, and I know this is going to sound really strange to most people, But the best 4 to 6 that you can do is Arcway. Now, you might be saying, well, that sounds crazy. Arcway is a hard place, but honestly, most people have gotten that place down. They know how it works. And if you're doing 4 to 6s, the affix is, a joke, basically. Now, why is that? Well, if we look at the AP gained per hour on this, or per minute, on Arcway, and it's the same for Halls of Valor, it's 84,466.67 AP per minute, and that's with the artifact knowledge of 31.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we looked and compared that to, say, Court of Stars is higher, 100,000. 304 AP per minute. Now, the reason why you don't do Court of Stars, again, a lot of variables. So you want to do Arcway, and remember I said that you don't want to do Maw. And again, if we compare that one, it's 76,547. Compare that to Arcway, which is 84,466. So it's a significant boost there. It's AP per minute.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a good group, you can get your 4 to 6s going. You want to do Arcway. It's probably one of the best ways to go. Again, if you have a good group, do Halls of Valor as well. And again, Court of Stars, if you have a really good group and they know what they're doing, they know how to pull the ads or the bosses,
Mm-hmm.
or if they can do the boss without pulling the extra ads, whatever, however you want to do it. But Arcway is the way to go. So I think the last thing that I want to talk about is the Broken Shore. So the Broken Shore, there's a couple of things you can do here. Now, let's say, for instance, you're the kind of person that's like, I don't want to do Mythic Pluses. I'm not the kind of person that wants to do all these things. I'm sort of a casual. It's no big deal. Well, you can farm these chest boxes that come up over here. What are they called? Either the veiled something.
Yeah.
Treasures or something of that sort. You can go around and just farm those. And when there's not a lot of people there, it's actually more AP per hour or per minute than doing the regular mythics, which again was the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
However, most people have gotten flying now, and it's kind of, farmed out pretty crazy.
Yeah, I did that
crazy.
today.
Yeah.
Finally got that today.
So, I mean, if you want to be casual about it, or just, you get home from a long day of work, and you don't feel like busting through a couple of Mythic Pluses or doing regular Mythic or going to raid, well, you can just farm the treasures on the Broken Shore. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you're just doing something to increase your AP per hour while you're doing it, you can even set up some, Netflix or Hulu or Amazon, whatever you want to do, and just have that kind of sitting off to the side next to you, and you can just wait for the chests to pop up, grab a couple, and then just go back to your farming spot. Keep watching your show. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then the last thing here is I think we have the command center up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the command center will have a quest for Cathedral. Now, sometimes it's gold, or sometimes it's going to be order resources. Which order resources I have almost 100,000 now.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with them, so I don't do that quest. But yeah, but if you have an AP quest for Cathedral, absolutely do it before the command center goes down. And if your artifact knowledge is coming up during that time, then delay it.
Mm-hmm.
Delay doing it so you can get that extra amount. It's the AP essentially. The other one we have up right now is the Nether Disruptor. That one is going to give us extra world bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can, again, delay it, getting your extra artifact knowledge, then delay it before you kill that boss. because it's extra AP. So to wrap it all up for myself, just delay as much as you can to maximize your AP from your artifact knowledge. Do your world quests, do your daily heroic, and if you're into PvP, I think Greeley has some ways to do stuff from PvP.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
really into PvP.
Well, you kind of touched on it with the extra AP from world bosses, and just kind of give you guys an example. I have not killed the world boss yet for this week, which is over in Val'sharah, and currently at 31 artifact knowledge, you get 2.8 million. So once Thursday rolls around, I'm going to go kill him, and I'm going to probably get at least like 3.5 million, probably. I'm going to assume maybe more. I haven't really calculated out that much, but just stuff like that, little things that if just like he said, just delaying things a couple of days, as long as you don't miss out on it, it can't hurt you. It only works in your favor. And that kind of goes with the PvP as well, because as in my other video that I've done to get to the 54 traits, I will put the link to that video in the description. I have some ideas on there on how to do that, and one of those main ones was the PvP world quests. So these are basically they're not PvP really, where you can be the most hardcore PvE person and despise all things PvP, and you can still go do these, and you can still gain all that AP. Because there, at any time during the day, there'll be the three wardens towers that you need to go and assault. It takes like 5 minutes to do each one at most. If you have flying, even less. And then, of course, there will be one uh, that gives you 500 honor. That'll be throughout the area. One here is at Blackrock Hold. One is here at where the Murlocs are right here. One is in Stormheim, which is the Bareback Brawl, and then there's the Dark Brawl Arena, which is right here. And if you do each of those 20 times, you actually get a mount. So if you're a mount collector, might be something kind of fun to multitask on. And to give you an example, I think I'm working on rank 4 for my PvP prestige level, and I've been very, very lax. I have been not on WoW for about 3 weeks prior to this last week. And so basically every time you fill up this bar, you get what's at the end. So after you level up through your first 50 ranks to hit your prestige level 1, you get 200 gold AP, 200 gold AP, 200 gold AP. That's actually where I got this cool little flag that's impaling me currently. So I get 200 gold, and then you'll also get this token the next level, which, as you can see, that's a healthy amount of artifact power. That's like almost killing that world boss, and I can do that technically 25 times every time, every prestige level. So that's easy artifact power, and you're going to gain 300 times 3, so 900. So you're basically going to get 1400 honor every day from just doing world quests, not counting doing any PvP you do, which, as you can see right here, if you do a random and you win, you get 1.5 million, and you get 300 honor on top of any honor you get in the battleground. So I mean, that's so easy. And if you do dive into PvP a little bit, as you can see down here for rated battleground, a win nets you 6 million artifact power. That is insane, on top of any honor you get. So that's definitely some cool stuff that will hopefully, if you're into PvP, will help you out, and I'm sure you already know it. If you're not into PvP but you're interested in doing those world quests, I would definitely highly suggest doing that, because that's just, easy AP. So we wanted to make this video because I know that JB went into really in-depth compared to what I did, but I just kind of wanted to, graze over it and then let him kind of tell you all the details. And we did want to just let you guys know that I will put the links to some of the information we used to or that JB used, excuse me, to kind of develop this idea. And I'll definitely put those in the description as well, because we want to give that person their due as well. And I definitely am glad that JB got on a video with me. We did a Mythic Plus a couple weeks ago, and that went well. He's a little quieter this time. I figured out how to mix his voice down a little bit. And of course, he had to show off his awesome Drakes and Firehawks there. Still can't believe he's got the Time Lost Proto Drake, and I'm never going to get it now. I should have changed my name to Salty.
You should have.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's not too late. I have, oh my God, look
Uh,
how many titles I have. There we go. Wait, wait, wait.
yeah, yeah.
Gotta click on you.
So
There you
if
go.
we missed anything on this video, please let us know,
Yeah.
down the doobly-doo, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if we, were helpful, let us know. If you like guides like this, let us know too. I mean, I'm always trying to maximize the efficiency of this game because, I'm a medical professional, so I don't I don't have much time as most people. I'm at the hospital more frequently than I would like,
Mm-hmm.
but gotta help people. And I'm helping you guys here. So if there's something that we missed or you like guides like this, let us know. If you want a different kind of guide, we could put it together. I think Greeley is
Definitely.
working
Yeah.
on a honor farming guide. And
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool. So check those out too.
All right. Well, thanks for checking out the video, guys. Like you said, if you did enjoy it, definitely like the video so you can come back and check it out later. Share it if you know some people in your guild. Maybe they could use this information. And just spread it any way, any way you can. Because I like my channel. It's basically a hunter channel among the other things I do. But I mean, I really want to see other people succeed because our guild is quote casual, but we have both been not so casual. So this is definitely a different, a different look on playing WoW versus being in kind of a hardcore, cutting edge guild. So, yep, definitely leave us a comment. And until my next video, I'll see you later.